Hey everyone, welcome to my tutorial. Many of you requested that today I look at PowerPoint for GTA 5 by 2 Comp. So I'm gonna do a quick introduction into how to make a presentation for PowerPoint for GTA 5. So you see the start screen already. We can create a new presentation or load a presentation by pressing O. I've already prepared one for you, so I will press O to cycle through the existing projects, and I have this little presentation about Too Fast, Too Furious, which I think is a very underappreciated entry in the Fast and Furious series. So anyway, right away you can see we are now in edit mode, and you can see on the side we have all the hints for how to edit slides and elements, which we will look in a second. But the most important thing is right off the bat, like the H key is what toggles edit mode and present mode. So you see now, for example, now I'm in presentation mode, and you can see the slide for my presentation about Too Fast, Too Furious with the poster of the movie. I can also use the K key to rename our presentation and then press enter to save it. Just choose a name that makes sense for you so that it's easy to find that presentation. Now I will use the right arrow to go to the next slide, just like in PowerPoint. So the right arrow takes us to the next slide. And here we can add a title by pressing the letter J. So you say about overview. The same principle, I can just press enter to save it. And then for the text, I can use the letter T. Here I can add Pump It Up is playing, which is the song that is playing at the end of the movie. So you see that it adds the last bullet point of my movie overview. One important thing to make a line break that's kind of a special character is that is this space pipe space combination. So that will create a line break. So this pipe is this vertical bar, a character that is the space before and after makes the line break. You can also choose a text transition between slides. So you see on the side that the transitions, if you press A, you can go from the transition from the left, the right, the top, the bottom, or no transition. Fade, sorry, and then no transition. So if I show you, for example, from the first slide now, there's also gain transition, and then you see that text slides from the left. Okay, now on to the next slide. Okay, here I have already added the caption of an image, but I didn't add the image yet. You can add the caption by pressing C, and we will add a picture of the film's probably most iconic car, the Nissan Skyline. Fun fact, after the movie came out, it became extremely popular in the States, despite being illegal to drive. Once you open your first presentation, this is important. There's a folder that will be created called images inside your scripts folder, inside your GTA 5 folder. There you will need to add all of your image materials. The mod supports JPEG and PNG. Um, so when the pictures are in the folder, then you can press the I key and cycle through all the images. So let me go into edit mode first. I press the H and I press the I to look for the image of, yeah, sorry, this is a picture of my dog. No idea how that ended up there. And I press I again. Oh, there you go. It's the 1991 Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Great. As you probably already noticed, there's also another kind of transitions that I want to talk about. So on to our third slide. So you see that we can travel through different locations if you store the location in the slides. So let's go into edit mode. You can see you can edit the location by pressing Z. You can also store the weather, so you can choose by pressing X. For example, now we have extra sunny, clear, clouds, smog, foggy, overcast, rain, thunder, clearing, neutral, snow, blizzard, snowlight, Christmas, Halloween, and I will keep extra sunny. And also by pressing the E, you can cycle to the different time of the day. So I saved this spot in Puerto del Sol Marina so that we can reenact the amazing yacht scene from the movie. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, the final scene has our main characters doing a crazy jump onto a yacht. Okay, on to our last slide. All the elements that you created can be rearranged also by holding a specific keys and moving the mouse or moving or using the arrow keys. So I go back in edit mode. If I press the U key, U key and move the mouse, I can move this around, or also with the for more fine-tuned control, I can use the arrows, and I can do the same with text by pressing the B key, and also image and caption. Speaking of moving around, I have this slide that is called facts, and it would probably make more sense for it to be at the beginning of the presentation. I can do that. I can move an entire slide by pressing S and use the left and right arrow. So now you can see on the top is a slide is in position 3 out of 6, now 2 out of 6. So if I go back to the first slide, we see that it starts with Too Fast, Too Furious, and then it goes to our slide, our facts slides. A few more general infos to end this. Whenever you work on a presentation, changes are saved every time you make them, so there's no need to having to worry to remember to save them. And there's a markdown file with all the information that is created automatically in your scripts folder. So you can also edit that directly to change elements of your presentation. And also you can share it with your friends, or if you have to send the presentation, if the venue has PowerPoint or GTA 5 as one of the standard tools for presentation, you can also just send the markdown file, but remember also to send the images and the image folder, otherwise only the text will appear. Okay, so thank you so much. This is just the introduction into PowerPoint for GTA 5. I tried to cover the basic function. There's a lot more into this mod, so let me just go to my um, final uh, thank you slide. Um, Let me know if you have questions. Please add them in the comments and I'll try to answer to all of you. Anyway, thank you so much for following this tutorial and I really appreciate your support. And stay tuned for my next video and goodbye.